Today, guys, is actually going to be quite a different video. I'm actually gonna be telling you the story of my Bendy puppet. He's literally a life-sized puppet, okay? I'm gonna put a picture on screen right now. Yep, you see him? You see him? Pretty ugly, I know. But he has a pretty chilling story, so let me explain. I built Bendy like about 3 years ago, alright, along with another puppet. But he wasn't the best, okay? He was built very sloppily. I did not really put a lot of effort into him. But Bendy, okay? I loved Bendy. I put him next to my bed, okay? No, once I built him, he was next to my bed, along with my oldest puppet and the other puppet that I built. The sloppity doppity one. The one that was made very poorly. Okay, maybe like 2 weeks later, I went to Luton. No, what? I went to London, okay? It was a very nice, calm night. My dad's friend asked me if I wanted to come to London with him, so I said, yeah, sure. We went to London, okay, had a great time. But by the time we got back, it was quite late. I ran upstairs because, I like being alone. I went to my room, sat down on my bed, and I was like, wait, where's my remote? Oh, god damn it, and I looked at Bendy. His arm was behind his back. And I want Bendy, okay, to look perfect. I don't want his arm behind his back. Otherwise, it might look like he's, missing an arm. So I was like, you know what, I'll fix that soon. Because, I want to watch some TV first. I looked around for the remote for like about 20 minutes or 10 minutes. And then I looked back at Bendy and I was like, you know what, fine. I'll fix Bendy first and then continue looking for the remote. But I did not have to look for the remote for much longer. Because when I moved Bendy's arm, his hand was in a fist. I opened his fist, and he was holding the remote. Okay, no joke. And no one comes in my room. You can't just say, oh, someone was playing a prank on me, because no one comes in my room. Because guess what? Apparently my room stinks. And no one likes going in there. And plus, there was no one else at the house at the time. So I don't get how he had the remote, unless he picked it up himself. When I saw the remote in his hand, I stood back. I was like in shock. I went downstairs, told my dad's friend called No Fool. I was like, my Bendy puppet had my remote. And to be honest, I have no clue what he said because this was like 3 years ago. So I went back upstairs, started watching TV, and you know what? Eventually I forgot about the whole thing. But then, probably like months later, my dad wanted to strip my carpet in my room. Because, I don't know, he wanted to sell the house and he thought no carpet in my room would look nicer. And I was like, no, you can't do that. How am I going to move my puppets? Because, well, they're not really that sturdy. If I move one of my puppets, they will probably fall apart. But anyway. Probably like 2 days after my dad told me this, I got back from school, walked into my room, and there was no carpet, okay? My mattress, okay, was off my bed. My bed was slightly moved, and the mattress was on top of Bendy, Ben Shord, and John. Me, the main man, John. Shut up, John. You're not a part of this. Alright, there's... My oldest puppy is named John. He's the most sturdy. Ben Shord is the one that is quite crap. And Bendy, you know Bendy so far. They were all underneath the mattress. I was, like, quite pissed off and annoyed. I moved the mattress off. Bendy, I'm pretty sure, was quite damaged. John was pretty damaged. And Ben Shordwell, you all know he was definitely damaged. He was damaged from the start. But anyway, because of this, I moved John, Ben Shord, and Bendy into my bathroom. Because they would be safe in there. No works or anything were going on in my bathroom. So I was like, alright, they'd be safe in there. Alright, I moved John in there. I moved Ben Shord. I moved Bendy in there. I fixed them up, and I was like, yeah, they're fine in there, they should be safe. And then like a few days later, my room was finished, I had no more carpet, I was still kind of angry about that. So, anyway, I got into bed and I was like, time to watch some good old TV. I was just watching my TV, probably watching YouTube, and then I heard my bathroom door creak open. I looked over, and yes, it was indeed open. I was a bit too scared to go over to the door and actually shut it. Because in my bathroom, when there's no lights in there, it is kind of creepy. And I was thinking, Like, when that door opened, everything from when Bendy stole my remote came back to me. And I was like, wait, what if Bendy opened the door? But then I started thinking, nah, it must have been the wind. But no windows or anything were open. So I just continued watching TV and left it till the morning. That morning, I got up from my bed. I was like, what should I do today? And then I remembered what happened last night. I got up, went to the bathroom door, and strangely enough, it was closed. So I opened it, and Bendy, okay, was in a different position from where I left him. So that left me kind of freaked out. But I just tried to ignore it. I put Bendy back in his normal position, and I walked out. And I'm probably gonna guess I was watching TV once again. And then every single night, okay, when it came to night time, my bathroom door would just creak open. Just enough so someone could peek their head out and look at me. And from time to time, I would also hear footsteps, no joke, footsteps in my bathroom going poof, 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 poof. And it sounded like footsteps of someone wearing a boot. And John, my John puppet, not this John, the idiot. What the hell? Nah, man, I'm a fluffy kitten. I'm the main man, John. Get me some chicken after this, nah, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep interrupting your story, Bubba Dead. Okay. So when I heard those footsteps, I was like, hang on a minute. So, there can't be a person in my bathroom. No. The only puppet that wears boots is my John puppet. None others. And I was sitting there on my bed like, okay, I'll be fine. What is this? I'm just probably hearing things. Because my house, okay, it's quite old. So, old houses make noises. But, like, they can't make the exact same sound as someone walking with boots, can they? But I ignored it, okay, and went back to sleep. And then, a few days later, right, my bathroom door, still kept opening. But my friend Macro actually came round to the house for a cheeky little sleepover. And well, I told him about, what was happening with Bendy. And I haven't actually said this yet, guys, but every single time when my door opened, I was convinced it was Bendy. And well, one night, I found out it really was Bendy. I was laying on my bed, and then I once again heard... Actually, no, I was trying to sleep. I heard my bathroom door once again creak open. My iPad was next to me. So, what did I do? I grabbed it. So I was so convinced it was Bendy. I grabbed my iPad, took a picture of Bendy, ran downstairs, and as I was running down the stairs, I don't know if my camera actually did take any pictures of anything, but when I got downstairs and looked at the picture I took, I saw Bendy's head was poking outside of the bathroom door, with his eye glowing, just looking at me, doing nothing else, but just staring at me. So I now knew, any time my bathroom door opened, it was because Bendy was just staring at me through the bathroom door. I actually told Macro about this, and I went to his house at what time was it? Like, close to 3 AM, and I know, that's the devil's hour. Oh, but no one really believes in it. It's a coincidence, okay? Okay, just listen here. I went to Macro's house that night. I told him about the whole thing, so I slept there. But then I'm pretty sure a couple months later, he came to my house for a sleepover, and we knew, I knew what Bendy had done, but Macro wasn't convinced that, Bendy did it by himself. He thought that I just, made the picture, or didn't actually, do it. Actually, no, I think he did, because I literally came to his house at 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I saying things that, he might not be thinking? I don't know. Macro, said, wait, no, it was at 6 PM. So Macro said, you know what, let's go to the shops, and let's see when we get back if the door is open. I said, yeah, let's do it. We went to the shops, got some snacks, came back. Luckily, the door was still shut. So we're like, I went inside my bathroom, and at this time, I had built way more puppets. There was now John, Bendy, Ben Chord, Freddy, and yeah, I think that was it. And anyway, Bendy's hand was on Freddy's. I don't know why. He might be gay with Freddy, I have no clue. And well, Bendy, in the daytime, Bendy would stop opening and closing the door. He would just change positions. So anytime I would walk into the bathroom, he would just be in a different position, which would kind of freak us out. But that night, right, we were having fun, we were just watching TV and some movies, and we just eventually fell asleep. And I fell asleep on the other side of my bed, like looking at the bathroom door. And that morning, Macro, I'm pretty sure, woke up before me because I was slightly awake. I wasn't completely awake. I was like, 5 more minutes. Macro tried to like wake me up. He was like, Nightmare, Nightmare. He was obviously saying my actual name, but for the story, I'm just going to say this. He was like, Nightmare, Nightmare, wake up. Wake up. I was like, what? Look, I got up. I saw Bendy. He was now not inside the bathroom. He was next to the bed, looking at us. I started to like kind of laugh, but I was trying to hold it in, you know, because if I started laughing, Macro might think I moved him. And I'm pretty sure he even asked me, did you move him? And I said no, because I don't like moving my puppets, because when I try to move my puppets, they either get like deformed or just fall apart. So me and Macro were convinced that Bendy had moved out of the bathroom by himself. And once again, I'm going to say this, no one else comes into my room but me, and occasionally Macro and my friends. So Bendy must have gotten up in the middle of the night, in the bathroom, and like, if I was Bendy, yeah, me too, I'd also be getting out of that bathroom, because at the time, my toilet stinked of arse. So if I was Bendy, I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting out of this goddamn toilet. I can't stand another minute in here. But like, being serious, like, why did he come out? How can he come out? I did not design him like to stand up. He's always sitting down. Okay, I in the past have built puppets that can stand, but they weren't really the best puppets, because basically there's a pillow for the body, and well, Bendy has nothing in his arms because like he's a cartoon character, well, kind of. And I wanted to make it more cartoony, so I made his arms floppy so he can, you know, move them more. And his legs, there were like metal poles in there, but if you try to stand him up, those metal poles would go behind the pillow in his body and he would just sink. So I don't know how, unless he crawled. Oh, I've just thought of that. He did not stand, he crawled. He crawled out of the bathroom. How did he open the door though? Maybe pushed it open? I don't know. But anyway, me and Macro were very, very confused and scared. So we just went downstairs, I'm pretty sure. And later that night, I moved Bendy back into the bathroom. And still, that night, I was trying to sleep, and once again, my bathroom door opened. I knew now it was Bendy, so I just didn't move. I knew Bendy meant no harm. He would just watch me from the bathroom door. Yes, it would be a bit creepy, but he would not do anything. So I just laid in my bed, underneath the covers, of course, not doing anything until morning. And well, nothing really happened, okay, for the next few days. It was like, still, the bathroom door was still opening. I did also hear this. This is not Bendy, but at the time I had also made another puppet called Shakira. She has like a dinosaur head on. She's also made out of like a mannequin. Her voice box started going off. And the only way you can activate her voice box is by moving her jaw up and down. So this really freaked me out. Bendy may have looked at me from the bathroom door, but he had never made any noises. So this really freaked me out. I went to my dad, got him to look. The moment he opened the door, she stopped. She stopped making that dinosaur noise. And the next day, her voice box was like really glitchy and was not working properly. So what if Bendy actually moved her jaw to freak me out? That's a possibility. I was still very scared about this the next night, but luckily she did not make any noises, because if she started making noises with her broken voice box, then well, I'd be probably dead. I'd probably die from a heart attack. But well, I was just laying in my bed, Right, nothing really happened until 2 days later, well, 2 nights later. Once again, I heard my door open. My iPad was next to me. So I was like, okay, that first picture of Bendy I caught was creepy. I'm gonna see if I can get another one. I snapped the picture, once again ran downstairs as fast as I could, looked at the picture, and now Bendy was not, like, in the bathroom looking at me. He was outside the bathroom door, standing up, looking at me with his eye glowing. Here's a picture. See, very, very creepy. I stayed at Macro's house that night once again, and then a few months later, I was like, yeah, Bendy's not really done anything, maybe he's finished with all of this. And I'd quite recently made a video on my puppet called Bun Bun, and well, maybe like a month after that video, or actually no, more than a month after that video, I heard a loud bang from inside my bathroom, and I was like, what the hell was that? I called Macro, because like it sounded like a wasp, like a I called Macro, I said, I think there's a massive wasp or hornet in my bathroom. And I don't really remember the phone call, or I don't remember what we said, but anyway, I left my iPad on my bed, I walked in, and there was no wasp or hornet or anything, there was no buzzing. I looked at Bun Bun, and his glasses were now smashed on the floor. And you may be thinking, oh, they just fell off. But how the hell can they just randomly fall off? They've been on his face for ages. When I recorded that Bun Bun video and moved him around for like some of those scenes, his glasses, think of it, they would have fallen off from all that movement. How the hell did they just randomly fall off without him moving at all? And then I looked at Bendy, and yep, once again you guessed it, he was in a different position. So I think it was Bendy who did this. I don't know why he would do this, but I think he did. But anyway, now my dad has money issues and blah blah blah. He's gonna have to sell the house soon, we're gonna move into a different house. But anyway, because of this, there's obviously gonna be viewings, and there already has been tons of viewings. But because of this, I had to, you know, either scrap my puppets or move them to a different location. Because, you know, people can't be viewing the house and go, this is a nice room. Oh, my dad goes, oh, there's a bathroom in there, you know. Oh, is there? They look in and they see like 10 puppets. They'd be like, yeah, no, I don't think you're gonna get a sale from us, a buyer from us or whatever. So I moved them to the newly made shed in the middle of the night. And yet, nothing really happened. Like, after I moved them to the shed, I felt safe again. Because before that, every single night, I felt like I was being watched. Even when the bathroom door was shut, I still felt like I was being watched. But like, actually no, the bathroom door was like almost never shut. It was always open because of Bendy. But anyway, I keep saying but anyway. No, not the bathroom. The shed has a lock on it, obviously. So Bendy could not open the door or anything. But my stepbrother Adam, he loves playing football outside. And quite recently, probably like last week, he told me, Nightmare, I think this shed is possessed. I was like, what do you mean? I heard whispering or mumbling from inside. And I was like, oh my god, because I was like, was this Bendy or what? But when he said he thought he heard talking or mumbling, I thought it was John, because he actually has a voice box that's supposed to sound mumbled and glitchy. But I said to follow me. I turned on John's voice box, and yeah, he said no, that's not the sound I heard. Then I went to Bendy, clicked his eye, because when you click Bendy's eye, it lights up and he starts making noises. And immediately after him hearing that, he was like, yeah, that's the sound I heard. That's the sound I heard. And he said, I did kick a football at the shed, but no, that still can't activate it. Someone has to push on his eye for it to actually light up. Or Bendy just doing it by himself. And well, that's it. That's the last thing that Bendy has done so far. So we've got him stealing my remote incident, we've got him looking at me through the door incident, and him standing outside my door incident, And now the newest one, where he freaked out my stepbrother by making weird noises from inside the shed. I have no other words to say about this, but that's the end of the video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. And oh my god, all freaky and scary, but now it's all happy and cheery. But anyway, what do you think about Bendy, my Bendy puppet? Do you think it's creepy? Do you think it's paranormal? Because I certainly do. Because how do you explain Bun Bun's eyeglasses, his glasses just falling off? How do you explain those pictures of Bendy looking at me? How do you explain those noises that my stepbrother heard from inside the shed? But anyway, now, do you know what time it is? Now it's meme time.
哎呦，啊！我这兄弟，那是